Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. This will be between now and the end of next week because I did miss a week, so I want to make sure that I'm still including the energy that's going on right now. But let's dive straight into it. Taurus, so interesting how I've seen that each element shares a similar kind of message at times, like the energies, but that's what happens anyways. It just surprises me that this week is really showing up. So Capricorn literally had this card as well. So the time to go and bless card is suggesting that you are kind of leaving, you're closing a door and you're about to walk into a new one. The blessed here, I kind of feel like maybe you're in this in-between stage. I'm definitely picking up on for the earth signs. So especially if you have more earth placements in your astrology, you're definitely going to feel that there is some sort of change kicking up, and one that feels outside of your control. Something that you're feeling either guided to do, or you feel like the energy is just pushing you in a certain direction here, because that's just what I'm sensing for the earth signs. But the blessed card is kind of like dodging a bullet. It's about feeling blessed that things are happening in a way that maybe you didn't first agree with, or you didn't really control or dictate to, but you're understanding from a higher perspective, and from the perspective of somebody who is able to look back at something and going, actually, I'm really glad I didn't get that promotion with that job, because I ended up leaving anyway, and it would have been more complicated for whatever reason. Or, I'm glad that relationship didn't work out, because it turns out that person's a complete, I'm glad I didn't marry them, like whatever it is, you're kind of understanding from this perspective of being on the outside of this flow. I always call this like the flow of life. Don't know why. It's like where things really move. You're kind of able to understand that actually, I'm glad I didn't go into that because I'm not quite ready for that, or wasn't aligned to it. You are growing at the moment, Taurus. You kind of I'm sensing here that you guys are actually kind of not becoming different. You're changing. You're going from a caterpillar to a butterfly is what I'm sensing. So you are changing, but this is who you were destined to become. That's important, they said. That's very important. So everything is kind of happening for a reason. I know that can be hard to see again when you're in it, but it seems like from now and the end of next week, you're really going to be actually understanding that, I'm so blessed. Like, I feel protected. I feel like I've been taken out of a situation. So I can go through my own development, or I can change as a person. I don't know if you'll see this yet, or it's just an energy coming through, but it's clearly going in alignment with leaving something. I don't know why they made me repeat that. Time to go, walking away from a certain situation in your life. What it will be different for each of you. Some of you might be a relationship, a job, an environment, could be moving. All right. However it resonates to you is different, but the energy is still the same. All right, let's see. So counting your blessings will be important. So make sure you write a list of things, even if it's just three things that you're grateful for. All right, let's see. For Taurus, you have contract. You could be leaving a contract here. Again, home or work or soul contract. Now, the reason why there is a blindfold here is because it's about looking at something or not looking at something, so that there's no bias, okay? And it feels like what you're doing may not be what you initially want to do, but it's something that you believe is the right thing. Again, I do feel like you guys are more connected to spirit than you think, because there's almost this knowing, or this gut feeling. I don't know what it is. It's almost like you're being guided to do something. So maybe from a biased opinion, of course, if you are in a situation with someone, then you might feel like I have to stay, because you love the person or whatever, you're committed to the situation, but maybe your gut instinct was like, but it's just not in alignment to where I want my life to go, for example. I don't know what your situation is. If it's a job, for example, you're just feeling guided to choose something else or go in a different direction. Let's see. I think it is deep down because you're changing. But let's carry on. So something significant about a contract this week. You could be signing a new one, ending an old one, whatever it is to you. We have acceptance coming through. Interesting. One more for Taurus. And creation. Right. A message for somebody in particular Again, I don't know what you're doing, but there is a message here. With acceptance and creation, it's saying, do not strive for perfection. I'm almost feeling like you might create something and feel like, oh, like I missed an ingredient, but it turns out being amazing anyway. So that's a metaphor for whatever you are working on. Acceptance is about accepting what has happened in life. I feel like the story behind this is that she's like forgotten something from the ingredients, but it still ends up being fine. Acceptance can again be about this change and about this feeling that you have. And again, maybe it doesn't follow the rules that you've built for your life or the structure that you built for your life. It might not be going to the plan or to the contract, but there's some sort of acceptance about something. It does feel like it's leading you towards creation. All right, to a more creative part of yourself even as well. Right. What else am I getting out for you? Let's get you an animal spirit. Taurus. Okay, you have two. So the first one is swan, time for a deep dive. And the other one is fox, think on your feet. Okay, this is interesting. So swan spirit anyway is about like diving deep into your feelings and emotions, really kind of diving into them to figure out why do you feel a certain way or what do you still need to heal. It's really about going into those feelings, into the water, into maybe what you feel is uncomfortable, to really kind of blossom. I feel like this is about your healing process, to be honest with you. You also have fox spirit, think on your feet. So this is about being resourceful. This is about building a strategy, thinking on your feet, again, adapting to situations. When you think on your feet, that expression says, again, that maybe things are very unexpected at the moment or are about to be. And it's about trusting in yourself and your resourcefulness, Taurus, that you're able to make decisions on the spot. Okay, I kind of feel like you have to trust in yourself because you have the ability to do that. Okay, the fox spirit is again calling for a strategy, and you're also being called to dive deep within as well, within to that gut feeling maybe. All right, let's get you some keywords for the week for Taurus. All right, you have health. All right, this is about honoring your physical vessel, your body that enshrines your soul. Your body is a vessel holding your lovely, beautiful soul in it. So make sure you are looking after that, okay? Maybe you are, again, prioritizing your health by leaving something because it might not be good for your health, okay? That is impactful. Trust me, stress is one of the worst things, but it's something that's so common, right? We all stress, maybe in a lot of different occasions, but I'm saying stress is very impactful to your body. It actually does something to you, to your biology. So again, you could be leaving something that is creating too much stress in your life, or again, there could be other health issues that you're being called to focus on. And health can just be about maybe you're being called to exercise a little bit more, just to get your heart pumping, just get the blood flowing, or anything. The food that you're eating, maybe you're changing that or being called to change that. Again, go speak to someone. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know anything about this stuff, but I'm just giving you examples as to what you could be doing for your health at this time. Okay, some of you I'm sensing like you could benefit from some sort of like plants. So I don't know if you guys are going like more of a plant-based diet, but don't know, would a Taurus do that? Maybe. My computer made a noise. Or there's something significant about maybe like plants in your home can help purify the air. Like, that's so weird. There's something specific about plants healing. I don't know why. Maybe it's just more herbal medicine you guys are going into. I don't know, but they're showing plants to me. Right, let's see. What else? Eating more, plants from the earth as a food source. Anyway, you have abundance. Love that. The affirmation for this is, I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I love that. Love that. Okay, I do have more oracles, and then I promise I will go into the tarot. For Taurus, please, Spirit, this week. A dream catcher could be significant. Enchantment. You know, I never actually know what this means, so let me know what your interpretation of this is. I always look at that swan in the background because swans mate for life. So, you know, some of you could be finding a soulmate, or if you already have a soulmate, then again, this is your partner for life. Enchantment can mean that you're bringing something like a spell. You could be, that could be about your manifestation. Let me know what you guys think about that. And if something's enchanting, kind of calls you in. So maybe that's what we were saying about something is calling you into this new beginning, this change, this new lifestyle, this new identity as you are turning into this butterfly. Let's see what else is going on, please, for Taurus. Let's get 3 more. Okay. Truth and integrity. I hope you can see that here. All right. What else? Truth and integrity. You have children. Okay, something significant could be about children here. And celebration. I mean, you could be celebrating a child or a child's achievement or whatever. The full moon here as well can be significant. You could be manifesting based on the moon. Or again, something that you released during the full moon. I don't know. Anyway, listen to me. Truth and integrity is interesting because I'm just getting like a sense here that something is kind of going against a contract, or something's going against what you thought, or somebody else. Maybe it's like, again, like maybe you're going against your boss here, or and again, an agreement with something, but it's what you're feeling called to do. So it's about having truth, integrity. Some of you, again, are just like not playing a game. They're making me look at the contract. I don't know. Basically, you're standing up for yourself. You're stepping into your truth and integrity, which means that you're kind of disagreeing with whatever is testing that, okay? Right. Okay, let's dive into your tarot then, guys. Let's have a little look and see. I'm going to get 1 card for the energy between now and next week for you. For Taurus, please. Thank you. Oh, Knight of Swords. Things are happening quite quickly. Some information could be coming away that's going to be quite received quite quickly. Let's see. Taurus's energy, though, for this week, please. How will Taurus be feeling, or what's their energy? Okay, you got 2 there. What is it? You have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Some of you are really actually, wow, look at this. If you feel kind of stagnant now, don't worry. You're manifesting in wealth, money, finances, but it can also be a new stable beginning, a new life, something that you get to plant and benefit from later on too. This is something long term, and the Sun card represents growth, because whatever, you know, the plants need the sun, we need the sun. It's about optimism, it's about joy, it's about celebration. So something, you'll be celebrating something for sure. Your energy, Taurus, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. There's a little bit of like, going on in your energy. 4 of Cups can be feeling jaded and bored, feeling unsatisfied with life. And the 7 of Pentacles is, again, kind of feeling like something is too much work, or it's not showing you enough results. So this could be something that you are deciding to walk away from, maybe. I would say don't give up. And I'm not talking about a job. I clearly do see you leaving something. And that might be the thing that actually maybe has been affecting your moods. Something clearly has been affecting your mood. You're feeling a little bit down. Not just down, a bit fed up, feeling maybe exhausted, but it's drained is the word's coming to mind here. Like the energy of this is super low. It's like, what am I even doing this for? Like I feel like some of you might be lacking purpose here. Making me nod. Right. Right, let's look at the Knight of Swords, okay, for you guys. Let's clarify. Why is the Knight of Swords the overall energy between now and the end of the week? The Devil. I will show you. What is the Knight of Swords representing? Like information, something being quick. The 9 of... I think, okay, there is a little bit of like, I want to say an attack. It's not an attack. But it's like maybe you're going to have to defend yourself against somebody who might be manipulative or might be trying to mess with your head a little bit. The illustration of this deck is what it's kind of showing here. It's like someone playing strings with your mind. Knight of Swords is fast, abrupt communication or information coming away. And in this case, it seems to be coming from this devil energy. You know, maybe somebody is going against what you're trying to do for yourself, you know, making you feel guilty for it or whatever. Like the Knight of Swords rushes in without knowing all the information. So whatever somebody is saying, it may not be based on facts. So make sure you fact check what someone's saying to you, especially if they're going against you, because you're in a Nine of Wands energy. It's the wounded warrior. It's needing to protect yourself and defend yourself. Why is the devil? The devil can also be your own fears. Okay, there could be like a voice within that's like, why are you doing this? You shouldn't do this. You know, you should stick to what you know. You should stay tied up to something because it's comfortable, because it's safe. You know, it's something that's messing with your mind and messing with what you know you need to do. The Nine of Wands, stand tall, stand with truth and integrity. You know what you're being called to do and what you want to do. Okay, don't listen to anything that's trying to manipulate you and staying tied to something that clearly is not doing you any good. Again, this could just be that contract. The devil is again about responsibilities at times. Let's see more about this energy. So it does, look at you here. I like this combination. This is your energy, by the way. So again, whatever this devil energy is, it's outside of yourself. It's something that is not you. You're in a King of Pentacles, which is a stable, secure, I would say you are a person of integrity. It represents loyalty, commitment to something. So King of Pentacles and a Nine of Wands is, again, you're in a good space. Keep doing what you know. It's just like there is something around you. What is the devil? Knight of Pentacles. Could be a child for some. I don't know. The Knight of Pentacles being the devil, it could be something that you've been building already for some, because the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles is about something that you've planted the seeds of, or a journey that you've been on. One more for the devil. Is my deck upside down? The Four of Pentacles. That did jump up on top of this energy. Sorry, your Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And I feel like what they're saying is to protect yourself from this, absolutely don't give in to this devil energy. But the devil is also about holding back and staying stuck. Because usually in the Four of Pentacles, I don't know if you guys have seen the Rider-Waite decks where somebody is kind of stuck to things that they value, like money, safety, comfort. But it's not abundant. Okay, they're going back to this. You can have more abundance and more success than what you currently have if you do something different. And again, maybe this is, again, the devil represents like fears. It's a fear. A safety net almost. But stepping into abundance is saying, I know that by doing something that I feel called to do by the universe anyway, is going to lead me towards abundance because I'm worth it. So I feel like you're changing your own journey. But again, the overall energy is that there is this devil energy that is trying to, again, like manipulate you into staying stuck. Because maybe it's something that you've already been working on, you know, you spend so much time doing something already or with someone already. But that's the thing, is like it's not really grown, or it's not on a level that you really want to be at. And actually what's interesting, and I know I'm referring back to another deck, but usually the Four of Pentacles is, you know, a king. It's somebody who's crowned. But I always actually compare them and I say like one is a king, sure, but it's like kind of the king before he really understands what true wealth is, or what being a king really means. Because one is a limited mindset and the other is an abundance mindset. So for some of you, that's what's changing within you. Not being afraid to take some sort of action here based on truth and integrity, so that you can actually step back into abundance, or into abundance in general. Right, let's go over to how you're feeling. Why is the Four of Cups and Seven of Pentacles what Taurus is feeling? The Hierophant reversed. This tells me you're not really feeling like yourself. Okay? The Hierophant usually is about commitment. So again, some of you might be feeling like you're not if this is a relationship for somebody out there, again, like maybe you're feeling like maybe you don't want to commit to it anymore, like something's changing about your beliefs. Okay, what you felt was your path or who you were could be changing for some of you, because the Hierophant is in reverse, so it's kind of like not a non-committal energy, but maybe it is for some, but you're feeling like you're not growing. It's interesting. They're referring me to the ladder and how it feels like you're descending, or again, things are not leading you towards going to another level here. Again, maybe your job, you don't want to go higher. You're the Ten of Cups for some reason came out, which is about happiness. Maybe you're not happy. Okay, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Cups. I kind of like that. I think this is asking you to free yourself, to kind of get rid of anything that's keeping you up at night and the worries and the fears, and to free yourself. What they're showing me is the difference between swords and cups. It's like maybe you've been super logical. Maybe you've been super logical, and that logic kind of is saying that you shouldn't take some sort of action. Whereas your heart and your soul is calling for some sort of freedom or something that's more satisfying, something more emotionally satisfying. What you're wanting here is happiness. It's not just finances, although that's always nice. I think what you're wanting is freedom. So I don't know if some of you are going from working for somebody else to working for yourself. Or something that offers you more happiness. It's something that brings you more joy. You do have the World here. So again, there is a new beginning happening. But it is calling for you to not overthink the situation. Kind of lead with your heart here. It's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction. It's a wish fulfillment card, by the way, as well. And there's a treasure chest here as well. So, you will attain wealth. But not only that, you're also going to have so much happiness. A beautiful golden energy here. Okay, can I get some cards as advice? By the way, you are manifesting this. We did have that, remember that. Okay, for Taurus, advice for Taurus this week. Nine of Swords again, so that is part of your advice. Don't overthink, don't worry. Okay, here's that Fox energy. Oh, this is an interesting combination. King of Wands and the King of Pentacles both show up. You do the Nine of Swords. I did just speak about it. What they're asking you is to kind of not worry too much about the facts, the figures, the logic, the logical side of things, because at the end of the day, you can manifest whatever you want. Remember that. The affirmation for this is the case. You are limitless. The world is limitless too. Anything can really happen, and you can manifest whatever you want. Now, this can represent a collaboration between you and somebody, by the way. All right. For the future, like this is something that you'll work on together. All right. King of Wands could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to be, though. It's somebody who has a lot of ideas. All right. Very adaptive. It's very, very good. Maybe you'll work with somebody like a coach or something, or again, it'll be collaboration of some kind. Another message I'm getting from this is you might start off as a King of Wands, which is not a bad thing anyway. It's a leader. All right. A natural leader. It comes naturally to you to guide others, to give advice to others, maybe, to have creative ideas and a passion maybe for something. Two of Wands is almost like, it's a card about looking into the future and thinking of expanding. And then this is the King of Pentacles. So some of you could definitely be thinking about how to turn an idea or your current skills into something that might be profitable, or something that's going to bring in more stability into your life here. Financial freedom, that kind of thing. And I feel like this King of Wands is reminding me of the fox here, because he is very, he's able to adapt, because that lizard here, being quick, adapting, like the fox here, thinking on your feet. Yeah, so I kind of feel like you're kind of going through a bit of a transformation here, and I definitely feel like you're focusing on your future a bit more and expanding. Again, there is this very heavy theme about expanding something and being free. And that's your advice, again, is looking into the future, thinking of expanding something so that you can grow your abundance. what you're capable of achieving is much more than what you have currently, which is, you know, what you've done so far is great, but something is not fulfilling for you at the moment and not giving back to you what you know, like the Seven of Pentacles is not really paying off in the way that you thought it would, or it's taking a very long time. And so some of you, again, have been worrying a lot about your current situation. And again, I kind of do see that you're going to be standing up for yourself and standing up for maybe this dream or this person that you're becoming, and accepting the change that's happening here. Let's get you some tea leaf tarot. For my lovely Taurus, please, Spirit, any other messages? Plenty of material things, always nice. Just again, kind of highlighting the pentacles that you got going on. You do a sorrow over loss, so some of you could be grieving something here or somebody. You also have a reconciliation, so maybe you guys might be making amends with somebody here, but reconciliation can sometimes come up when there is just some forgiveness. Hard work ahead, you know that. Something about the month of April could be important. Could be someone's birthday or something happened around that time that could be significant for this week. You also have October. There's a fly in my face. You also have great good fortune. You have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. I feel like that might be whatever that devil is. You're cutting ties with that devil energy or that contract, okay? You have yoke. This says feeling tied down or frustrated, which is what I'm sensing you're already feeling like. And meeting with a stranger could be important. So that feels like if you are collaborating with someone or getting advice about expanding, I do feel like that person's going to really help you to help you look into the future and what's capable, what you're capable of, what's possible. Okay. All right, my angels. Well, that's what I got for you. I hope it helped you in some ways. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. So make sure you let me know how this resonates for you. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to be here and get more readings from me. But aside from all that, I wish you guys the best and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.